LHA/LHD. This is the centerpiece of an amphibious force, a versatile warship often called the Marine Corps' mothership. It looks like a small aircraft carrier and serves as the primary hub for an amphibious assault. There are two main variants. The LHD, or Landing Helicopter Dock, is a balanced design with a full-length flight deck for helicopters and F-35B jets, as well as an internal well deck that can flood to launch landing craft. The newer LHA, especially the first two America-class ships, is more aviation-focused. Those Flight Zero ships sacrifice the well deck for more hangar space and aviation support capacity, while later America-class ships restore a well deck. LPH. The LPH is a warship designed primarily as a helicopter carrier for amphibious assaults. It represents an intermediate category between a converted escort carrier and a modern LHA. An LPH features a full-length flight deck and hangar facilities for a large number of transport and attack helicopters, but it typically lacks a well deck for launching landing craft. Its mission is to deliver troops to shore via a helicopter-borne vertical envelopment. The British HMS Ocean is a classic dedicated LPH example, while the French Mistral class is more accurately described as an LHD or BPC, with a well deck for landing craft. LPD. The LPD is the workhorse of the amphibious fleet. It is a large warship designed to be the primary transport for troops, vehicles, and their equipment. Its main features are a large flight deck on the rear for helicopters and a substantial well deck for launching landing craft. Think of it as a combination of a troop ship, a vehicle garage, and a floating dock. A single LPD, like the modern San Antonio class, can carry hundreds of Marines and the landing craft needed to get them and their armored vehicles to the shore. LSD. An LSD is a more utility-focused ship, designed primarily as a ferry for landing craft. Its defining feature is a massive, full-length well deck, which takes up much of the ship's interior. While it can also carry several hundred troops and has a helicopter landing pad, its main purpose is to transport and launch a large number of landing craft, such as the heavy-duty LCACs. It has less command and control facilities and troop space than an LPD, focusing instead on its role as the fleet's primary floating garage. LST. The LST is one of the most iconic and historically significant amphibious vessels ever designed. It is a large, ocean-going ship with a unique shallow draft and a massive bow ramp. Its defining feature is its ability to run itself directly onto a hostile beach, open its doors, and disgorge its cargo of tanks, vehicles, and troops right onto the shore. While largely replaced by more advanced ships in the U.S. Navy, the LST remains a relevant and cost-effective design used by many navies around the world for direct ship-to-shore delivery. LSL. This is a category of auxiliary or support-oriented amphibious ship. An LSL is not a frontline assault flagship. Its primary mission is to provide logistical support for an amphibious operation. These ships are designed to move large quantities of troops, vehicles, and cargo from a main port to the area of operations. They can then either unload their cargo at a captured port or transfer it to smaller landing craft offshore. The British Royal Fleet Auxiliaries Round Table class were classic LSL examples. The newer Bay class are more accurately described as landing ship dock ships, often written as LSDA. LCAC. While not a warship itself, the LCAC is an essential vehicle that performs the final dangerous journey from ship to shore. The LCAC is a high-speed hovercraft that rides on a cushion of air. It is launched from the flooded well deck of the larger amphibious ships and can travel at over 40 knots. Its key advantage is that it can travel over the beach, not just up to it, allowing it to deliver its cargo, up to and including a 70-ton M1 Abrams tank, to a secure point inland, bypassing coastal obstacles. LCU. The LCU is the classic heavy-duty workhorse barge of an amphibious landing. It is a much slower, conventional landing craft with a flat bottom and a large bow ramp. While it lacks the speed and versatility of an LCAC, It can carry a much larger and heavier load, up to 125 tons of cargo, which can include multiple armored vehicles or large numbers of troops. It is the essential tool for building up combat power on the beachhead once the initial assault has been made. LCC. This is the brain of the entire amphibious operation. An LCC is a floating headquarters, not a direct combatant. It is packed with the most advanced and extensive command, control, and communications equipment in the entire fleet. Its mission is to host the admiral commanding the Naval Task Force and the general commanding the Marine Landing Force, along with their entire staffs. From the LCC, these commanders have a complete real-time picture of the entire battle, allowing them to coordinate the complex dance of ships, aircraft, landing craft, and troops. The U.S. Navy's USS Blue Ridge is a prime example. LCVP and LCM. While the LCAC and LCU handle heavy vehicles, these smaller craft are the backbone of troop and light vehicle movement. The LCVP, or Landing Craft Vehicle Personnel, famously known as the Higgins boat, is a small craft designed to carry a platoon of infantry directly onto a beach. The LCM, or Landing Craft Mechanized, is a larger version capable of carrying a single heavy vehicle like a tank, or several light vehicles. These are the small, numerous craft that perform the final perilous journey to the shore in any major amphibious landing. Thanks for watching. Are amphibious assaults still viable today, or are they too risky in modern warfare? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. I also launched a small store. The link's in the description if you want to check it out.